Welcome, gamers, to the Hauppauge Gaming Podcast for Saturday, August 30th, 2014. I'm Fallen Frog. Today with me is, on this side, it's Trevorkian. Say hi, Trevor.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming out today. Thanks. We see you guys in the chat. You guys are being very active. That is awesome. That is what we want. Keep up the good work, you guys. So, of course, just a little bit about myself. I stream on Twitch, YouTube. Name's Fallen Frog. I stream every night on Twitch, and then, of course, I get to do Hauppauge Gaming Podcast here on Hauppauge Gaming on Twitch. So definitely follow this channel if you guys would like to see more of the podcast. I'm sure a lot of you are already following right now. Trevor, want to tell them about Collected Leavings?
Yes, sir. Collected Leavings is our website that we run together. We have our dual stream that we do once a week on there. You could find it at collectedleavings.com. If you want to watch the dual stream, do collectedleavings.com/dual stream. And you can watch us usually, Thursday nights?
Thursday nights, yeah.
Awesome. But hello, everybody. It's Trevorkian. You can find me on YouTube at The Trevorkian, Twitter, It's Trevorkian. Follow me on Twitch on It's Trevorkian.
Yeah. So we've been doing this for about a year now, recording our gameplay with HD PBR2 from Hauppauge, of course. That's what we both use every night to bring our gameplay here. So definitely, thank Hauppauge for bringing us here today. Follow them. They're on Facebook. They're on Twitter. You can check out their website. You can check out all their products. They're really awesome. Really cool company. They're what got us into this whole Twitch streaming thing in the first place. So without them, we would not be here.
Yeah, our first experience on Twitch was with Hauppauge, actually, doing our 2v2.
It was back in March. So we have that documented on our YouTube channel, Collected Leavings, that we both run together. So lots of ways to find us, but collectedleavings.com, and we definitely love Hauppauge and have captured those moments.
Captured moments.
Let's get into the news today. The first thing that we have to talk about, I don't know how much of a demand there's going to be for that here in the chat. We'll find out. But Xbox One Connect, they have this standalone model is coming October 7th for $150. You can, it's, what do you want me to say? It's Xbox Connect. It's Xbox One Connect. They obviously just released a new bundle without the Connect so that they can make it cheaper, get more sales. Definitely have worked. It's Xbox One's picked up some steam lately, but they're going to also include Dance Central Spotlight as well, free downloadable version of the entire game, full game, included for the $150 price tag.
I don't know if it'd be worth it paying $150. I mean, yeah, you do get a free game with it, so technically it's not free. If you're paying $150, you're paying $100 for the Connect, and then you're paying $50 for a game.
It's about the same price the 360 Connect was, isn't it, when it first came out?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know.
And I mean, it's a new sensor, so upgraded, but it's nice to have a game, I guess. If you're going to save up for it, if you have to save up, you can bring home a new game for it. I don't know really if I'm going to take the plunge when I get, my Xbox One, if I'm going to be looking into getting Connect really. There's just not a lot of games for it that interest me.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of games for it. I mean, this will be good maybe whenever, get the Xbox without the Connect, and then later on just buy a Connect if you want it, if there's a game.
Yeah.
But I don't think the price tag's worth it right now. Honestly, that's just my opinion.
Anybody in the chat? You guys, anybody who doesn't have an Xbox or Xbox One Connect but is looking to get one? What are your guys' thoughts on this? Xbox One Connect, or just Connect in general. What's it going to take to make you get Connect if you don't have a Connect already?
I still don't have a Connect for my 360.
Yeah, me neither. I never had one.
Yeah, I need one for that new Ninja Turtles little dojo thing, but the 360 ones are a lot cheaper now. So Freelancer says it costs too much. I'm in agreement.
And then he needs a 360 first. So But I mean, that's the good thing about it is, you know, you can work your way up, you know, get just the base hardware and then continue moving up, you know, little by little as you go. So, but there it is. You know, if you guys want to connect for your Xbox One that you just got that doesn't have it, that's available. I'm interested to see what the modding community can do with the Kinect, the Xbox One version.
Yeah, it's gonna, you know, the Xbox One's really awesome. I really want one. I want to see what it can do, especially with, you know, the power that it has over the 360. I want to see what they can do with it. So seeing the Kinect sold separately, I mean, that's pretty sweet. So that way I don't actually have to purchase the Kinect. I don't want one. I don't.
Halo Militia says, considering the Kinect is only $100 and the game is new at only $50, it seems fair. I mean, that would be fair, you know, if that's the case, but they haven't been selling the Kinect for Xbox One separately, so we don't know how much really that one was going to be worth.
Right.
Unless you pick apart all the pieces and, you know, do the math, but who has time for that?
Kinect should have been put under the console itself. I don't know about that.
Maybe. I mean, if they could find a way to make it cost effective, sure. Because there's lots of opportunities that, you know, it brings to the table for things that games could use, you know, facial recognition and the speech and all that jazz. But, you know, releasing the separate model as opposed, you know, having it built in, developers have to accommodate for that. They have to accommodate for people who don't have Kinect now, and then people that do, which is one of the problems that 360 had. It would have just been nice if I would have preferred if it was built in, you know, just for the sake of, you know, developer goes to release a new game. It's like, okay, we know that everybody has this accessory, so we can take full advantage of this and incorporate it into the game, and then go from there.
Right.
So good input, guys. Good input. There are some cool Xbox Live or Xbox One exclusives lined up, like Tomb Raider exclusive.
Like Tomb Raider.
Just for a brief moment.
Flashback.
All right, well, let's go on. Let's move on to the next little topic we have here. This one, Trevor, you
Minecraft.
probably will be able to. Yeah, I'm still a Minecraft noob.
Noob. Oh, I'm a noob to the Minecraft PC, but that's all right. I don't mind. But anyway, Minecon is not happening in 2014. They are taking a year off. And gonna make it bigger and better for 2015. I don't know what that means. It kind of seems like they will be revealing some big information, and they just need to like nail it down. So they're gonna put all their focus on that instead of, you know, hey, let's put our focus on Minecon and trying to do whatever this is. So, I mean, let's see here. Minecon 2013 was really big. It sold 7,500 tickets at $150 a pop. I mean, that's ridiculous. And people came from all over the world to this place. I mean, yeah. Nuts. So, I mean, 2015, it'll probably be huge. It'll probably be awesome. I would love to go, but, you know.
Probably at least $200 a ticket.
Probably, if not more. Depending on where they hold it, though.
Because just having people, like, you know, waiting that extra year, they'll be willing to, you know, oh, I got to go back to Minecon, you know, so.
I got to see what they're going to.
What we can do.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a wait and see game right now to see what they're going to do.
Branching off of Minecraft, though, Nintendo is showing some interest in finally bringing it over to their consoles, the Wii U and 3DS.
Yes, I'm excited.
That would be nice. You know, I would like to play Minecraft on the 3DS. I think it's a perfect fit. Same with the Wii U.
Yeah, the Wii U and the gamepad with the Wii U, I think could make Minecraft amazing. You know, what they're talking about with Nintendo is making it easily accessible for kids, which Minecraft is. Like, it's one of the easiest games to play on a console. But it's not really, from what I've read and heard, that it's not really because of the to make it easier accessible. They just want to expand it into Japan. It's a dying market over there. Nobody plays it.
I think it would be awesome just for like, you know, like you'd get some officially Nintendo licensed skins, and you know, like a Mario themed skin pack and the Legend of Zelda skin pack.
Yeah,
Things like that.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, Donkey Kong, yeah. Imagine the treetop towns that people could build.
Yeah, it would be.
You know, with the official tools.
They could do so much with the Wii U and the 3DS. It would just it'd be awesome.
And Miyamoto's never played the game. That's something that they bring up in the article where Nintendo's teasing about it. You know, he's never sat down and played the game, but you know, didn't stop him from, you know, making sure to talk about it and express interest in wanting to bring it over.
Well, it's awesome that, I mean, it sucks that he's never played it because he's missing out.
He's missing out, yeah.
But it's awesome that even though he hasn't played it, he recognizes that it could be a wide open market in Japan if they could do it right.
And just imagine what he could go and create after spending some time with Minecraft.
Yeah.
If he got a hold of that idea and was able to run with it and then be like, oh, this is awesome. This gives me an idea, you know, like that would be great.
Yeah. It's going to be there's so much potential in the Wii U and 3DS. I'm excited to see what they do with it. Maybe that'll be the Minecon 2015.
Maybe.
I mean, the news came out at, you know, at the same time.
Yeah.
Just about.
That could be like a nice big reveal. I could see that. Oh, I just looked and saw what the next story is. Bit of a downer.
Oh, sad news.
But we should probably get to it before we get brought down.
Oh my god, let's get to it.
Next up is the DDoS attacks that have been going on this week. Obviously, you know, Twitch went down a few nights ago. If you guys frequent the site every day like we do, there were some issues. It was brought down by the infamous Lizard Squad.
Infamous.
Is
it sad I never heard of them until this?
Yeah, me neither. Not until this week.
Okay.
Basically, the week in gaming has been just flooded with this news of Lizard Squad. They did a DDoS attack on PlayStation Network. They've hit Xbox Live, Battle.net, League of Legends, Twitch TV. They just have been on a rampage all over Twitter, boasting, you know, making jokes, making funny comments. Actually, the night that Twitter went down, I had only briefly heard about Lizard Squad a few times, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to search Twitter, see if they have one. Sure enough, they did. All the tweets, the most recent tweets they put out said, Twitch.tv got lizards on your forehead, you know, and they wanted people to write lizard with a Sharpie on their forehead and tweet the pictures to them, and they would
and some big names actually did it, and I'm sitting here like, why are you giving in to these dudes' demands, like writing?
Yeah.
Why?
You're negotiating with terrorism.
You are negotiating with terrorism. That's just rude and inconsiderate. I mean, they did get League of Legends and Twitch back up, but I mean,
yeah.
But it's still, you gave in to the demands. That's all they wanted, was people to post pictures, you know, feel the power.
Services have all been restored. One thing that was funny about it was well, not funny, you know, but just one interesting little tidbit from the whole smorgasbord of news. Sony Online Entertainment president John Smedley, he had a flight delay after there was a bomb threat made. Apparently, Lizard Squad took credit for that as well. The only thing that it doesn't seem like really was affected that I haven't read about anyway, someone in chat, maybe you guys know differently, but Steam and Nintendo's eShop.
Yeah, I haven't
about those being affected. And if I was Nintendo, I would totally use that as a selling point, you know?
Yeah.
Like, people always talking smack on the eShop for not having games and charging for, you know, Super Mario Brothers on 3DS and on Wii U, and they're not tied together or not. You know, people say eShop's 10 years behind. Well, they didn't get brought down by Lizard Squad. So they could totally use that to their advantage.
They could be the next target.
They could. Yeah. Steam is fine. Yeah, freelancer. It's because instead of making Half-Life 3, Valve is improving their security. Valve.
Go Valve.
Oh, the guy said he would leave Minecraft alone. Yeah, because we Firesnap was asking if they had hit some Minecraft servers, which I mean, it's possible. Who knows? These were just the big profile targets they hit. Actually, me and Trevor Thursday night did our dual stream, and we got brought down by DDoS attacks as well.
Well, just a DOS attack. It was
whatever.
It was from one server, one computer. Just sending mass amounts of information to our server, our IP address, and just knocked us out forever. Like I couldn't get back online for what? I was done for the night actually.
Brought us down for the night, and it sucked, but we learned. We both got a lot of valuable lessons that we learned from the whole experience, really.
Huh?
And plus, it put us in the ranks of in the same ranks as Twitch, PlayStation Network, Xbox Live. So, we're right up there with the big dogs.
Yay! Way to go, us.
At Freelancer, I'll take security any day as well. Yeah, I'd rather have my identity not stolen and wait a few more years for Half-Life 3.
Yeah.
Than I trust Valve will make a good game when it does come eventually.
Valve always makes good games.
Always.
I'm waiting for Left 4 Dead 3.
Oh yeah.
Which they've already announced for next gen console. So.
Mm-hmm. There should be. We've been waiting for episode 3 of Half-Life 2 as well.
Yeah.
Wow. Real quick, just guys, don't forget to send your feedback about the podcast. We let you guys know this every week. Just let us know how it looks, how's the sound, how are the hosts,
how are we,
how's Stream Team Joe doing?
Stream Team Joe is doing.
Sure to tell him hi in the chat. But you can, there it is. Joe just threw up the link, but you can email streamteam@hauppauge.com. Just if you have any questions, you have any feedback you want to give, you have any questions about PBR, the Rocket, any Hauppauge products, you can, let us know.
Let us know how we're doing on the podcast. Tell them how awesome we are, because, we would love to do this again. Sit here to banter between two BBBFFs and the chat. You know what I mean? That's right. I name dropped that BBBFF, dude.
Oh, Tainted Tail just got some pizza delivered.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. Pizza trumps BBBBF.
I don't think so, dude.
So, yeah, feedback, guys. Just give us your feedback. Be sure to follow, retweet the stream. Get all your friends in here. Let's get a... Yeah, I don't know.
Let's get out here and support Hauppauge and us. Tweet.
Oh, speaking of Twitch, let's move on to Amazon.
Oh, right, yeah. It was reported earlier in the week that Amazon bought Twitch for just under $1 billion. I mean, what was the exact amount? It was $970 million in cash. I mean, that's just absolutely insane amount of money.
Sales final. They just announced it all of a sudden this week. Dropped the bomb on us like, oh, by the way, Amazon owns us now?
Yeah, they were like, Google is going to buy us, and Google's like, we're buying Twitch and blah, blah, blah. And everybody's freaking out. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, just so you guys know, Google did not buy us and Amazon did. And that's all we have to say about it.
Reported on it being Google just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, right.
That's what everyone was led to believe, and neither Google nor Twitch did anything to sway us otherwise. And then they just, by the way, it's Amazon.
Yeah, and Google was saying they didn't go through with it, or somebody was saying that Google didn't go through with the purchase due to possibility of antitrust complaints, which was a big uproar on the internet. When it was announced that Google was buying Twitch. So
they already they're snatching up everything and
yeah.
Getting Google Plus into everything.
Skynet.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Amazon has been getting into the making more attempts to get into gaming recently, though. They just bought Double Helix Games. They handled the recent re-release of Killer Instinct for Xbox One. So I remember actually Season 2 is going to be handled by internal Microsoft Studios, I guess. But Double Helix is moving on. They're owned by Twitch now, and the lead designer of Portal, Kim Swift, and Far Cry 2's designer, Clint Hawking, they've also hired them to head up Amazon Game Studios. So, what do you guys think of that?
I think some interesting things are going to come from Amazon. I mean, well, it's just again, like the Minecraft, it's just a wait and see of what they're going to do.
The chat is split on the matter. MU Amazon and Amazon rocks. And then Tainted Talk is just glad that Google Plus isn't being shoved down our throats, which is a plus. I'm glad for that as well. I do love Portal. So Kim Swift, that whole idea that he came up with, that whole concept. Let's see what I'm anxious to see what he does again.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what the Portal.
I've remembered that name since the game came out and reading about it in Game Informer. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to Kim Swift, the Portal designer, see what she has to do. I mean, I'm not a fan of Portal, but I want to see what she can bring to the table.
It is a she.
I know it is.
I didn't know that.
She. I think
I've
so.
just
I mean,
read it in magazines and whatnot.
I think it's a she. It could be a he. Okay, they. I'll just say they. So it.
I mean, I'm a fan, but I'm not that big of a fan. I guess I should watch some behind the scenes videos or something.
I'm assuming it's a she, but I could be wrong. It could be a dude. So I'm just gonna say they.
Someone in chat will
correct me. Please do.
Yeah. Frog, Amazon has a site where you can order groceries. It's Amazon Fresh.
That's awesome. I want to order some groceries right now.
That was one of the things I was thinking about. Like, they could incorporate the whole Amazon shopping cart into Twitch. Like if you have a wish list of games you want and you're streaming and someone wants to donate something, they can just use their Amazon account
and just purchase it straight for you.
And, have it shipped to, they just have to click on the streamer's name. They don't even have to worry about knowing your address. They can just, here, send this to him, and it notifies you that so-and-so has just ordered a new mini fridge for you, like, so
hashtag mini fridge,
right? So that's pretty cool, if they decide to go that route, but we'll see. Getting into games though, so that's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they come up with.
Yeah.
Amazon Pizza.
Only for Prime members. I think that's a Prime exclusive. So, oh yeah, Rock Band.
Rock Band.
We have any Rock Band fans in here?
Me.
I know. Yeah, me and Trevor have spent many a night playing Rock Band. Harmonic Studios, though, the creators of Rock Band, they've announced a new game. It's a twin stick shooter, one of those hardcore bullet hell type games. Makes me think of Beat Hazard, honestly. Like, I think they took some notes from Beat Hazard when it shot up in the popularity, and I wouldn't say redefine the music genre, but did some cool things with music. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be something similar to that. But it's called A City Sleeps.
It looks pretty sweet, man. I'm excited to try this out.
Nice cartoony visuals.
Yeah. Finally, a female protagonist, I guess. The main character's a female.
Yeah.
What, you don't like the female?
Nothing has nothing to do with it. It's a twin stick shooter. It's not like, I'm playing Fable and I'm engaging into this character. You're the left thumbstick. You're just going to move around, and I'm not even going to look at you. I'm going to look at everything else on the screen and make sure that they don't hit you.
Yeah.
You're like Natalia from GoldenEye. I just have to protect you. But
a nice name drop.
Thank you, sir. Scheduled for October release through Steam, so it's going to be PC and Mac. That's the only thing they've announced it for so far. It comes out in October, but up until October 15th, the price is only $15. I imagine after that it might go up. So if you want to get it early, if you want to get it cheaper, get it earlier. You can pre-order it now.
Yeah, it says pre-order it now for $12.74.
Yeah, for even cheaper if you want to pre-order it and just have it paid off now.
That's pretty sweet.
They're talking about drones.
They're not even paying attention talking about drones.
I know, right? It's actually one of several projects they have in the works right now too. One of which being they want to bring back the Rock Band franchise for new consoles, next generation. But they have, there's also that Fantasia game coming out for Xbox One and PS4. Fantasia Music Evolved, that's the title, yeah. And even a PC shooter named Chroma, but that was confirmed in May, but they've kind of toned back on that to retool it a little bit. So Harmonix is staying busy. It's good to see that. Oh, they have Amplitude and Frequency coming out for PS3 and PS4 as well, which I don't know if anybody in here has even probably played or heard of those games back on PS2, but that was what made Harmonix a name brand in my head, was Amplitude. And it plays a lot like the Rock Band Blitz game that just came out a few years ago.
Not a fan of that.
Fantasia is a Disney movie. It is. It is, Freelancer. You're correct.
I'm not a fan of that Rock Band Blitz, man. I tried it out and was not a fan of that. I don't know. I'm excited, but I don't know. I'm very reserved. I was not a fan. So.
Yeah.
But I'll try it.
I'm excited to see what they have in store for Rock Band. It's a big name franchise that they're not going to let go, and they can't really just do the same thing again, though. Plastic Instruments aren't going to.
Right, it's not going to. People are getting tired of them after a while. I was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a fun game, but it's like, come on, it was something new.
So cheap.
Yeah, and I mean, I liked the thought of Rock Band Blitz. I don't know, I just wasn't a fan of it. So
yeah, it was okay. Amplitude and Frequency were way better.
Never played.
Exactly. Exactly. He did. It was just me.
I know. You were probably the only person ever to buy those games.
I was. It's on Wikipedia. Look it up.
Picture view. All right, well, let's move on to what is the next topic. Hauppauge products. What do you use, Mr. Frog, sir?
I use the HD PVR2 Gaming Edition. Trevor, what do you use?
I use the HD PVR2 Gaming Edition. I wish I had a Rocket, though. I really do.
What do you like most about it? What is your favorite thing about owning a PVR2?
Well, they're ever evolving. I still have yet to download the face cam, which fail on me, failfish. I need to download it. But I mean, they listen to their customers, and they're constantly upgrading it. It's awesome. It's easy to use. I'm retarded when it comes to computers, as you very well know, and even I could use this product with no problems. No help from you, sir.
It really is easy to set up and use. Like,
if I could do it, anybody can do it. That's all I have to say.
What I like most about it is the creativity that I get to express with it. And like, to elaborate on that just a little bit, like if you have an Xbox One and a PS4, of course you can stream your gameplay right out of the box. Mm-hmm. It's going to be awesome. You're going to have a great time. You'll probably get some followers on Twitch, and it'll be great. But if you are sending your video game content through one of these devices and then to your computer, the sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want with that footage. You have just a raw video file. You can make a music video out of it. You can put live commentary over it. You can stream it on Twitch. You can make fancy overlays on Twitch with, whatever you want. Mm-hmm. That is what I love about it. Just,
we have gotten many comments on our Twitch pages about our overlays.
I've literally made like lots of new friends just by buying one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just by using it every day, and I literally use it every time I turn on my Xbox.
Yeah, I couldn't be here without Hauppauge. Honestly, I couldn't be where I am today without using the HD PVR2 and soon to be Rocket.
Exactly. So definitely, I mean, you can settle for just using what you get out of the box with PS4 and Microsoft, which is going to do just fine. But if you're, a creative type and you want to really get the most out of your gameplay footage, you want a capture device. And this one's super easy because it lets you do all of it from the box. Like Trevor was mentioning, the face cam beta. It's out of beta now, so you guys can check that out for yourselves.
It's free. If you have the product, you just go in there and download
Hauppauge Capture. It lets you record, trim, upload, and even stream onto Twitch, YouTube, Uplay.
Basically, do whatever you want.
Let you do it all.
Do,
Right out of the
do
box.
whatever your little heart desires straight out of the box.
There's no monthly fee to stream or upload or anything like that, so it couldn't be easier. And I know that we've already got some, PBR2 owners out there in the chat as well. So awesome. Tana Talk, Fire Snap. I've seen your video. I know you got one too, buddy. So
I've seen your video. I seen it. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. Yeah, I think we started bantering there for a little bit. The new Lindsay Lohan GTA 5 lawsuit. I mean, is anybody else tired of hearing about this? It's been in the news for a while.
For a little bit, yeah.
I mean, what are your thoughts on it? Is she just bidding for attention?
I think so. She's been irrelevant for
years.
A couple of years now, which is like forever in Hollywood time. I don't think people are lining up to see her act anymore, unless maybe she did The Parent Trap 2.
The Parent.
That might be the only instance where, or no, there was a Mean Girls 2, and I don't think she was in it. Regardless, don't care why I know that or how I know that. Yeah, she is suing Rockstar and Take-Two because she believes that her likeness has been used in GTA 5 without her permission. Her suit claims that the character Lacey Jonas is a reference to her using her. She even says it uses her own voice, name, and likeness. And Take-Two had to point out that no, Miss Lohan's voice, name, and likeness are not used in the game. The only resemblance is really that the two are young blonde women.
I don't think it looks anything like her. I mean, that's just my own opinion.
I mean, there's a couple more similarities, I guess, with the fact that they're both, little young starlets and, the lifestyle that they choose and whatnot. But really, she's stretching. I think she's stretching.
Yeah, she's reaching, but she just needs to get over it. Your 15 minutes of fame are over.
She just did Scary Movie 5. Okay, well, I stopped watching scary movies after the Wayans brothers left Militia. Actually, I did see 3 and part of 4.
I don't think I've seen one since 2.
Yeah, that was the last of the good scary movies. But okay, glad to see she's still getting work,
I could care less.
I don't want any harm to befall her and, hardships or whatnot. But she hasn't done anything to me personally.
Yeah, I mean,
Except, trying to, now she's
messing with my game.
Messing with my games, yeah. GTA 5 is my game. That's what I play.
That's true.
She better back off.
But speaking of GTA, sir, GTA 5 players on PS3 are going to have to upgrade their systems to keep playing.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
Haha! You like that?
Just rolling right into the next one. So yeah, PS3 owners. If you guys play PS3 and play GTA 5 online, if you have a 12 gig model, which I don't know if anybody does, it wasn't even the launch model. It launched at the 20 gigs was the default that it launched at. But if you have a 12 gig model and you wish to continue playing GTA Online, you need to upgrade your hard drive size. Because after the most recent update is the Flight School update that they released 1.16. The system just literally isn't big enough to hold the game anymore. So single player content can still be played though, but not with any future updates or future DLC.
Which is gonna suck for them when Heist finally, if they ever decide to put it out, comes out.
Yep.
Because that's gonna be awesome.
We hope so. I'm sure it will. I'm sure we'll have lots of fun with it.
I mean, that just sucks for PlayStation players that they're gonna have to literally either get a new, like download new. What is it? Sorry guys, I had to belch there. They're gonna have to download new hard drive and install new stuff on their hard drive, so that way they can
download a new hard drive.
Download a new hard drive. It says, but you need to install a new hard drive on your PS3 if you plan on downloading future GTA 5 updates.
Yeah,
that sucks, man.
That's what you get for getting a 12 gig console. Like, that just comes with the territory. You know, if you get a smaller model, that's part of the whole stepping stone to, you know, getting the bigger. You know, you want to get that 320, excuse me, 320 gig, but you don't have enough money at the time, so you sacrifice and get the 12 gig model. It's kind of, I wouldn't say it's a slap in the face that, you know, you can't play it anymore. The game, you know, Rockstar's obviously putting out new content left and right for the game, so that's really cool to have. Time to step it up, you know, get a bigger console, and you're gonna want one in the future anyway. Chances are there's not a huge population being affected by this, I'm sure.
Maybe not.
Probably. We say that, but there's probably like 800 people who have signed a petition, you know.
Oh, well, I mean, what do you expect though? I mean, GTA is a huge game, you know, and if you have to,
they could do a server where, you know, the latest update up to 1.16, they could have a server that was just for, you know, those customers to continue playing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I know when I downloaded GTA 5 onto my Xbox, it took almost 10 gigs, if not more.
It comes with, on 360, it's 2 discs even.
Yeah, it's just the install. And I mean, it took, I'd have to literally open my Xbox, but I think it was like almost 10 gigs of information that I had to download just so I could play the game. But I don't know. I mean, I wonder how many people will actually affect.
Wish I could download a hard drive too.
I know, me too.
I was just reading that in the chat. That would be so nice. That would solve all their problems. Rockstar, why don't you just make a hard drive DLC pack? Problem solved. But so to any PS3 players out there watching, best of luck to you on your search for a bigger hard drive. Like I say, you can get one of the launch models now. It's pretty simple to swap out hard drives on there as well. I was reading about that earlier. I don't have a PS3, so
is it kind of like a 360?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Because that's pretty easy.
Pull off a panel and slide out the hard drive, I'm sure. So yeah, there's that. I'm looking at the chat real quick. Yeah. GTA bids, tutorials, and much more. Pizza. Or please. I'm still thinking about pizza from reading that earlier.
Pizza.
So moving forward. Excuse me. What?
18 for digital? Jeez. That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, every time they update it, too, that, you know, you don't want them to update with stuff that we already have, so we want new stuff. It's going to take up space.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tainted Tales, is it Tainted Tali? Sorry about that. Is right. You can get some cheap hard drives for the PS3 online now. They're not too bad. So there are options available. It's not the end.
Use Google. Google will help you out.
Google. I can vouch for that. So let's go back to Nintendo again. I don't think there's really a whole lot of Nintendo talk on the podcast, especially, you know, majority of us play obviously 360, PC, PS3, PS4, whatever, you know, the big three, and then Nintendo kind of does its own thing. But you can use a Wii U with the HD PVR and the Rocket to capture your gameplay as well. A lot of people do. And Mario Kart 8 is one shining example where people have been making videos. Luigi Death Stare. something I feature on my stream. It's become hugely popular. Mario Kart 8 has really taken off, and Nintendo is now starting to get into DLC. They did release the Mercedes-Benz just a few weeks ago, which is weird to see. You seen that, Trevor?
No.
The Mercedes-Benz? Yeah, they literally have a Mercedes-Benz that you can drive in Mario Kart 8.
That's awesome.
But the newest DLC packs, there's going to be 2 packs. The DLC is going to add Animal Crossing and Legend of Zelda characters into the mix,
which is exciting. I've not played this game, but I want to, and I want to drive around as Link or Zelda. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, like I can see on the
Goron.
I've got my picture, the article pulled up over here, and they have this picture, the screenshot of Link, and he's got like the the Hyrule little crest and the Triforce on his Mario Kart, and there he is, he's doing his own version of the Luigi Death Stare.
Yeah.
Looks awesome. It's about time. It's about time. We've needed these characters in a racing game for a while.
Yes.
So both packs will come out in November for Mario Kart 8. They'll be $7.99 a piece, but if you wanted to buy them together, the price is $11.99. And that actually gets you 8 separate Yoshi and Shy Guy colors as well.
Oh, nice.
That should have been probably... Like, I remember a time when Nintendo would have made that free. You just beat the game and you would have got that ability.
Yeah.
And sadly, now it's, buy both packs at once. And I do like that both packs, you get them discounted, but...
Well, it's all about that money.
I know. I want Nintendo to stay in business. I want them to stay afloat, so... Take the good, you take the bad, and then the facts of life. Facts of life. Anyway, characters that are...
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you, I will. Characters that are included in the first pack are Tanuki Mario, one of my faves, Cat Peach, and then, of course, Link from Legend of Zelda. Set 2 features the Villager and Isabelle from Animal Crossing, and then also features Dry Bowser. That's all I had to say.
Oh, well, I'm excited. I really want a Wii U now. For this game and Hyrule Warriors. For shizzle. That's all I had to say.
I love you to be late in 2002. Welcome to the podcast, buddy. There's your shout out. You like to oblige. You like to oblige.
There's your shout out.
And you can oblige us by following Hauppauge Gaming on Twitch. You can follow them on Twitter, Facebook. You can like their page. Stay up to date on all the news, gaming news. They share gaming news articles, funny jokes from time to time, and then information about new updates on the Hauppauge products, like the face cam that just recently rolled out to everybody. So definitely check that out. Speaking of Hauppauge, let's talk about some Hauppauge products. Let them know what it actually does. What does this little thing actually do?
What does it do? Well, let me go into that, and you can. How's that, sir?
All right.
I thought we were gonna duke it out.
Just gonna show the box so you guys can see.
Show the box.
All right. What you need to buy in stores.
This is what both me and Frog use. We use the HD PVR2 Gaming Edition. It uses HDMI. Can run up to 1080p. Both on Mac. It can run both. Can both run on Mac. But it's optional on the HD PVR2 GE, which is Gaming Edition.
Gaming Edition.
It can record in-game chat, both compatible with Xbox and PlayStation. Comes with both cords. We were actually talking about that earlier. You can use to stream on Ustream, Twitch TV, which both me and Frog do Twitch. You can follow us. Links are down there somewhere. Also, the HD PVR2 and Gaming Edition Plus can record in 5.1 surround sound. It's pretty sweet. And it lets you do whatever you want, whatever your little heart's desire. That's why I like it. That's why I use it, and will never use anything else except for the Rocket, which Frog will talk about.
Yeah, I can talk about the Rocket. All right, sure.
Sure. All right.
So, and you guys like the little drawings down there?
Yeah, I love them.
Did those. So, yeah, that was a PVR2. Totally recommend it. The Rocket. Now, if you are someone who likes to play games over at your buddy's house, or you do a lot of, you're out of your house a lot and you're not by your Xbox, maybe you're more mobile, the Rocket is going to be perfect for you because it is a portable PVR. More precisely, it's like a portable PVR2. So it records up to 1080p. You can use it on PC, Mac. Does not record the 5.1 surround sound though, so not important though. That's not one of the biggest features, of both of the devices. The biggest feature is that you can record your Xbox, PlayStation, PC, even Wii U gameplay. You can record older consoles too. It's not limited to just the new consoles. But the great thing about it is it's portable, so you can take it with you. You can live stream with it now with Hauppauge Capture, the free software that you can download that lets you record, trim, upload, stream. You can pretty much do all that out of the box with the Rocket or the PVR2. It doesn't matter which one you get. Just if you're going to be, say I wanted to go over to Trevor's house and record some GoldenEye. Let's say, for instance, we wanted to play GoldenEye and I wanted to go over and record that. I can record that onto my jump drive and then take it home, pop that into my computer, and then upload all that footage. I have all that footage ready to go.
You can play with your BBBFFs together again.
I could. Oh, will you guys buy the Hauppauge selfie remote? It's piqued my interest. It has. Yeah, it is actually a real product. Stream Team Joe actually brought that to my attention. Told me about it. And,
what?
Yeah.
There's a selfie product?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm totally buying it.
What is Hauppauge? Freelancer. Hauppauge is... So basically, Hauppauge is the name brand of the capture device. So, I'm from the United States, and Hauppauge is, I believe, based out of Europe officially. Sort of like, Nintendo's based out of Japan, and then they have different branches. They've got branches all over the world. Hauppauge's just the name branch. The branch. So, like, other guys might be Great Value Coffee. Hauppauge is Folgers.
Hauppauge is Folgers. That was a great analogy, sir.
In a nutshell. So, they are.
They totally are. Yeah. I wouldn't use anything else.
British. Okay. Yeah. I think the UK is. Stream Team Joe would probably know more. He'd be able to answer some of those questions.
Ask Stream Team Joe. He has all the answers.
He does. He's our contact to the world of Hauppauge.
Yes.
So, moving on.
Moving on.
But yeah, so if you guys have any questions about Hauppauge, throw them up. We'll be happy to get those answers for you guys. Answer them ourselves.
If we have the answers.
We'll get Joe in here if we need to.
Save us.
So this next story, kind of excited about.
I'm super excited.
Titanfall is releasing a new update that will bring a more traditional first-person shooter feel to the game. They're bringing it's going to be the 6th major update for the game, I guess, but it includes pilot skirmish mode, which is going to be 8 versus 8, no NPCs on the battlefield, and no Titans. So pretty much just like Call of Duty-ified, Halo-ified. I prefer, I've owned Titanfall for a week now, played it a few times, handful of times, already enjoyed it way more than Call of Duty Ghosts, just because of the things that it's brought back, like double jumping, the wall running is really fun. But I do like calling in my Titans and fighting those, driving it around, having it follow you, but being able to have just a strictly no giant robots unleashing destruction upon me mode will be fun.
Yeah, I haven't played, but it's good to know that they're they're listening to people and saying, hey, you know, let us fight without Titans. You know, I mean, we know this game's Titanfall, but you know, there should be a mode that we could do without Titans. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool.
This just in, Joe thinks it's from New York. So
this just in.
Woo! But there's going to be some other things in the update as well. So Titanfall sounds more interesting. Tainted. Yep. I agree. I'm really looking forward to I would like a Titans only mode, no Titan mode, and then, you know, mix match of both. I like that they're trying all kinds of different things with it. One of the things they did is a popular game mode marked for death. They've now decided to make that a permanent game mode just because people loved it so much. So little things like that are cool. The update is also bringing in colorblind settings and improved matchmaking. So it's nice to see that, you know, something that I, you know, don't think about, you know, people being colorblind doesn't affect me personally. I don't really know anybody. I've met people who have been colorblind. But it's just something that's never at the forefront of my brain. And I don't see the option a lot in video games to know that there should be a colorblind setting, but it's cool that they're doing that. You know,
yeah.
I think that's really cool, especially with the way games are nowadays with all the, you know, all the crap they have coming at you. So that's, you know, that's a neat little thing that they're doing. I was surprised to see that. And then usual stuff, you know, ability to, you know, stuff with the burn cards. Which are just your little perks that you can activate in the game before each match. You can now purchase individual burn cards. They have some new ones added. One thing is, I didn't even know about this. I didn't know that they did this to you, but I just figured they would. But if you jump into a match and the match is already ongoing, if your team loses, that would count as a loss for you. But you're now no longer penalized for joining a late game and then losing. But if you do win, you still get the win on your record. So
that's nice.
Wow, Fire Snap.
Yeah.
I'll give you a shout out, but
not gonna say it.
You're not gonna get me to say that on here, buddy.
So go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's, you know, other various gameplay tweaks and balances, but if anybody's interested in trying out Titanfall, Trevor, do you want to let them know how they can do that?
Then yeah, it's still free. It's still free on Origin.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's 50 gigs of storage space. So why would you do that just for 48 free hours? I mean, that's an insane amount of space. That's just
yeah.
I would never do that. But if you want to, you could go to Origins, which is the EA little thing that you do, which I have.
Yeah.
I still don't know much about it. I've gotten Peggle and The Sims free, but
it's like a generic Steam.
Generic Steam. There you go. But
Steam is Folgers. EA Origin is great value.
If we're rolling with the coffee theme still, all right. But you know, I mean, I guess it's cool. You can play with your friends if you really don't want to go out and buy the game just yet because it's too expensive. You know, just download it for free. You can play 48 hours free, but it also takes up 50 gigs of space.
Stream Team Joe is right. He was talking to me about it while he's playing it one day, and he did look in the files. And the reason why it takes up so much space is the audio. It's all uncompressed audio, and there's just so much of it that it. And that's another thing is, you know, that I noticed. I can't install Titanfall on the 360. There's just no option, and it's not because I don't have enough space. I, you know, Googled it, Google verified, and the developers, they didn't make it an option because it runs better streaming it off of the disc, and it was just going to eat up too much space the way they have it set up.
Oh, that's crazy.
You can't install on Xbox One or in PS4 and all that, but they didn't even make it as an option, and they said that's why there's no on-demand version as well. So, yeah.
That's insane.
It's a lot. That's a lot of audio files.
You
don't really need that much for, you know, soldiers and robots fighting each other.
But hey, I mean, good for them for, you know, not compromising audio quality.
Yeah, kudos. Respawn Entertainment.
That's a lot of audio.
It's fun though. Like I can't stress that enough. I've had just an absolute blast every time I've played it since last Thursday.
Well, I want to play it. I will get it eventually.
Well, if I had a rocket, I'd come over to your house and we could record some gameplay. I don't even think it does split screen though. I think it's just all online only. But I'll let you check it out, man.
I know.
Halo 4, Peggle. Yeah, Peggle's still free on Origin. Check out Origin, guys, because they do give away a bunch of free games a lot. They rotate them out, and Peggle's great. I got my fiance playing Peggle.
You got my wife addicted to Peggle.
Yep. My kids love to play Peggle. My kids are 6 years old and 4 years old. It's super easy to grasp the concept. Check it out. It's an insanely addictive game. That's also free. So, speaking of free games,
Oh.
less GPU power. Okay. Stream Team Joe coming in with the answers.
Way to go, buddy.
Way to be on the ball. On the ball. So, speaking of free games, yeah, Microsoft has announced its Xbox Games for Gold. Games with Gold.
I'm just gonna say something. You skipped a news article.
Which one? Which one?
Smash Bros.
Oh, I did. You're right. I saw Halo 4 down there, and I scrolled right on by.
Oh, that's funny. All right, well, I will go into Smash Brothers since you just totally skipped it.
By the way, next time I skip something, don't point it out. Make me look at it. No.
Oh, come on. All right, so Super Smash Brothers, since Frog forgot to do it. New characters they've announced. It looks like from the pictures that we have seen they've revealed the whole cast, which is awesome. I am excited for this because I'm getting it on the 3DS, and I'm so excited. A Duck Hunt Dog. I mean, come on, seriously, Duck Hunt Dog. That's awesome.
Oh yeah,
I'm excited. I will play as that guy. I don't even care if he sucks. I will just play as the Duck Hunt Dog. Dark Pit and Shulk and Bowser Jr.
Bowser.
Yeah, yeah. So, yep, you're. But also they've Ness, Wario, Ganondorf, Falco, Jigglypuff, Mr. Game and Watch, Dr. Mario from previous releases. They got Pac-Man, Sonic. Oh man, this roster is just insane.
It's like the biggest Smash biggest Smash Brothers we've seen yet. So I'm really disappointed I skipped over it because I wanted to talk about it.
I'm so excited for this. I have been since they announced it that it was going to be for Wii U and for the 3DS and be cross compatible. I have just been beside myself with excitement for this game, and especially whenever you bought your Wii U. I was like, oh my god, and then you're like, nah, I'm gonna get rid of my Wii U, and then I'm like,
Story of the Wii U.
It's but I'm still excited. I mean, I love this game, have always loved it. I still own it for the 64, so I can't wait.
They have it looks like they have some extra space for DLC characters, and I could easily see Snake making a return.
Yeah,
to the
I could see them adding a lot more characters as DLC characters,
especially since Namco's helping develop it. Like, that's the whole reason why we're getting Shulk and Pac-Man as well. So I would like to see some more of the third-party people come over. Like, we've already got Sonic, Mario. Why not give us Crash Bandicoot as well? Let's find a way to get him in there because he's third-party now. He's not just Sony anymore. So. That would the trifecta for me.
Master Chief versus Samus.
Oh man.
Man,
that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, that would be. I'm just so excited. I want to try Pac-Man. I want to see what they have given him.
Yeah.
Because with all these new characters, they've redone the mechanics a little bit. Added new moves for everybody. I'm just. I'm like a 5-year-old. I'm like a fat kid in a candy store right now, waiting for this game to come out.
It's gonna be nice.
All right, you could talk about your Microsoft free games now if you want.
I'm just so excited. So excited. All right, guys, you ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's hear this. What you got?
Xbox Games with Gold for September is going to include Halo Reach and more.
Yay!
So, I'm actually really excited because that means no one's going to have an excuse not to play Halo Reach with me anymore.
I will be getting Halo Reach so I can play with you.
That guy.
That guy.
So, yeah, September 1st, Super Time Force is an Xbox One game that's going to be available as a free download. And then the Xbox 360 side of that coin is going to be Monaco. What's yours is mine.
Never even heard of that game.
Never heard of it either. I learned about it today. I heard about it today. But September 16th, then at the end of the month, you'll be able to download Halo Reach for free for gold members. And that is a week before Destiny. So that's a nice little... it's like I see what you did there, Mike.
I see what you did there.
See what you did there. Two bunch of games. Okay.
The last good Bungie Halo, and released a week for free, a week before the new Bungie sort of kind of Halo Call of Duty game. Even though I know Bungie didn't do Call of Duty, but it reminded me a lot of Call of Duty. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, that was when Halo started getting Call of Duty-ified.
Call of Duty-ified. Well, I was talking about Destiny. It was like Halo, but Call of Duty.
They're all becoming this mishmash of the same game. Just, it's like you have the same game and it's a ball of putty. It's like you pull out this little part and that's like sprinting with a left thumbstick. And now all the games are doing that. And then, aiming down the sights. All the games are doing that. And yeah, they all just kind of blur after a while. Forgot to mention though, Crimson Dragon for Xbox One is going to remain free throughout the month as well, and that's available right now. So, do want to mention if you have a 360 right now, but you don't have an Xbox One, but you do want to get an Xbox One at some point in the future, you can go to Xbox.com and queue up these games right now, these Xbox One games, and send them to your account. That way, if you're as long as you're a gold member, of course, but that way, once you do get your Xbox One, you can just re-download those with your account if you migrate the same account over. So
basically, just doing the same thing you do for Xbox 360.
Yep, exactly. Freelance is right. Reach had the best multiplayer. I agree, sir. I loved it.
I don't remember Halo Reach. I know I played it a few times on when we had our license transfer going on, but I don't remember it that well. But I'm excited. I want to play. I want to play with you and some of the followers that we have.
Halo 2 did have a good multiplayer. Snap, Fire, 12,
whatever.
12, whatever I call you. It did have a good one, but there was a huge issue with people putting their routers on standby at the time. I remember when that was out and putting so many hours into it, and just people doing the router tricks. Like, of course, it was, Xbox Live was still just a baby, so
it was a wee little baby,
just a wee little service. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's gotten a lot better, more stable since then. But totally Reach's multiplayer. Reach is when they added the hologram. I love the hologram. I don't care if you don't fall for it, or your friends don't fall for it, or doesn't trick you. Just sending out a decoy in front of me that, it's totally worth it when you see one person just and then they follow behind it, and then you get to unleash your assassination on them. It's totally worth it. I love it. And yeah, Halo 3 was a previous Games with Gold.
I started the campaign on that, but never finished it. I don't know. I'm just not a Halo fan.
Yeah. Much to my dismay, I know.
I know. Well, you're not a Call of Duty fan, much to my dismay.
I used to be. Then Activision happened.
Well, get Black Ops 2 and we'll play, sir.
It's on the way.
Good.
It's on the way.
Good.
So, Does anybody have any questions for us before we go? Before we, wrap this thing up? Because we pretty much went through the news. Pretty much most of the news this week was Lizard Squad.
Lizard Squad.
Be trolling. Trev, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, Trevor. Well, before we do go, what?
I was just going to say I am that guy and always have been, always will be.
While we wait for questions to come in or whatnot, I do want to thank everybody in chat, all of you guys.
And Mr. Stream Team Joe for being such an awesome guy.
Yep. And making sure to Stream Team Joe made sure to send out the tweet to notify you guys that Ian and Fallen Frog would be here today. So I appreciate that, Joe. And will they update Xbox user interface along with the Windows? You know what? I don't have the answer to that off the top of my head, Freelancer, but I do know there is a major Xbox One update coming out soon. Let me just...
I would say they probably do, because I know my Windows Phone has some problems. But I just got a major update on my Windows Phone for Xbox, like the little Xbox app that's on there, basically turning it into smart glass. I got Cortana and all that stuff, and it works a lot better now that once all the bugs have been fixed on it. But I mean, I don't know.
I just pulled up, like Microsoft's talking right now about their September update. They've got a big September update that's rolling out, and it's actually available now. It's rolling out now to users, so be on the lookout if you have an Xbox One. But mostly they're talking about the new media player app that's available in it. DLNA support isn't a part of the September update, but it's going to be available soon, and that's got that functionality built into the media player. I believe that's the media player that allows you to watch the animated GIFs and a lot of, I forget the file type, but because I'm not a pirate, but I remember that was one of the things that I had read about the article was the one of the most used file formats for pirates to watch movies and stuff. Xbox is surprisingly allowing that format to play on the device. But it's all, I'm sure there's going to be measures taken to ensure that people aren't streaming illegal content or watching illegal content on their device. Knowing Microsoft anyway, they'll put a stamp on that. But yeah, like as far as Xbox One's updates, they're always updating it because they've just recently added Blu-ray 3D support, which is cool. And then snap mode ability for achievements, and then they've done some things with the friends list and whatnot, making it a more social experience. So I don't particularly know exactly about incorporating Windows 9, but I would say that's a safe bet to assume yes, they will. What Nokia you got?
I told him a certain one. I'm not saying.
Okay. I did ask you though if it was the one that would allow you to have Cortana.
I do have Cortana.
He doesn't get it because he doesn't he gets it, but since he's not a Halo fan, he just doesn't understand how awesome that is. And I want one of those phones just so I can be like, Cortana, what's for dinner?
No, you know what? She is really annoying. For the past week, she has made me have mail, even though it's not mail. All she's doing is saying, "Hey, it's really fucking hot outside, because here's a heat advisory," and that's all she's ever done. She has not once helped me locate something on my phone, or find a number for me, or tell me what's for dinner, or anything. It's just, "Hey, it's really hot outside. Just thought I'd let you know."
Rambo Beast Gaming Official, welcome. What do we think the PS5 looks like?
I don't know, and so I'm not a PlayStation fan, so
I think it's going to be vertical.
vertical.
It's going to literally be shaped like a 5, but the 5 will kind of look like an S for Sony. And then when you turn it on, the light will make it, it'll have like an LED that shows up across your entertainment center that spells out Sony. That's what I think. Or it'll go the other way. On the other side, it'll say PS5. But the system will literally look like a 5. And it'll probably be wobbly because of the bottom.
That would
For $30 more, you can get the stand for it to stand it up.
That would be a very interesting PlayStation 5.
So Stream Team Joe just put up the link again. Remember, you guys, follow the channel, follow us, follow me, follow Frog. It's Trevorkian. He's got the links up there for you. Those are the right links. Awesome, Joe.
Yay.
Yeah, Freelancer. Cortana is from Halo. She's Master Chief's AI, which is why I have to have that phone. I'm getting for a new phone, and that is literally the only thing I'm looking for is which one has Cortana in it, because that's what I want.
You want a Windows phone?
Yeah.
I'll trade you my phone for your phone.
We'll talk later. Holographic console in the future. Too early to tell, but I'm sure at some point we'll have something like that, as long as it's feasible and cost effective for the guys in suits to release to us lonely 99%ers.
Yeah, dude, holographic ones will be eventually. You know, come on, Star Wars.
Actually,
think Star Wars.
Yeah, we will get to that point eventually, but we have to get through the whole hurdle of, the VR right now with, Morpheus and Oculus Rift, which is it's very exciting times. I'm excited. So, once we get through all that, then we can start looking into holographic technology, I'm sure. Because that's going to be just really a combination of, it's already going to be 3D, which we have to get through that hurdle. And still, that's a huge hurdle that not everybody can see, take part of.
Well, we already have holograms. You know what I mean? Tupac, Michael Jackson. Come on.
Michael Jackson, Tupac.
But I think that is really the technology of the future.
Yeah.
It'll be Star Wars time. Holograms will be accessible to everybody. Play video games. It's going to be sweet. Your window sounds like a squirrel. That's okay. I'm glad I read that out loud.
All right. Well, Joe put up the link to be sure to, like I said, follow Hauppauge Gaming so you guys can know exactly when the podcast goes live. Each and every week. We do this every Saturday, 5 p.m. my time. I'm in Central Standard Time Zone, same as Trevorkian. So 5 p.m. is when it goes live for us.
I just want to thank Hauppauge for letting me be on this podcast, man. That's awesome. I feel honored to be on here. Thank you, Mr. Frog.
Same here. Thank you, Hauppauge.
You're right there.
I love what you guys have done for me. All the new friends I've made on Twitch and and
YouTube and just in general, man. Thank you guys. Couldn't be here without it.
My life so much. Stream Team Joe, he's awesome too.
Hey, don't forget to follow Hauppauge on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Hit that follow button.
Yeah, and Google Plus so that you can never check it.
And Google Plus,
but at least they're there. Be sure to tell Joe thanks everybody. Thank Trevor. Thank me. Thank each other. Thank yourselves for coming out, and hanging out with us. This is awesome. I love being able to do this, and it's so worth it when you guys are there giving us questions like this, and being a whole part of the experience. So really appreciate that. Is there anything else we need to?
No, I'm just gonna do this.
You're welcome, Tainted.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you for hanging out. See, I'm giving my little wave.
If you guys want to find out more about me and Trevor, what we do, obviously I'm just Fallen Frog, he's Trevorkian, but together we're Collected Leavings. So you can go to collectedleavings.com and you can find out more about us.
Watch our awesome videos. Watch our stream when we dual stream together usually on Thursday nights.
Thursday nights, yep. We usually stream GTA together.
GTA.
Or Injustice,
Oh, Injustice. So, Toy Soldiers. We have so many Ninja Turtles. We've done Ninja Turtles. So thank you guys for checking us out today. We're checking you out. Kidding. Trevor's on his phone. I'm not on my phone.
Oh, you were in chat.
I'm in chat. I'm saying that Fallen Frog is my BBBFF. Okay. Excuse me, sir, for doing that. I already did.
Well, I'm waving. Bye, guys.
We're totally waving.